Hi everybody, I'm just Q, and I'm back with some more Toner Evolution. Now, we are here for the new hero spotlight. Just pretty much me catching up, obviously. I've already used this guy, but we're here for the man, the myth, the legend, Vengus, or Vegnus. I've been calling him Vengus, and people have been like kind of like triggered. So, but Vegnus or Vegnus, I don't know, but Vegnus. We're here for him. I'm sorry, I might call him Vengus again. I don't care. Sounds better. But who cares? Now moving on. This guy, free hero, Rise of Heroes. I don't know what y'all doing over there in the lab when y'all making these heroes, but it's like a hot mixtape. I love it. I really do. This guy's very useful. And I'm not a person that particularly is like using guardians all the time or tanks, so great. We're gonna hop into his passive. Let's go. When allied energy hero skills hit 3 or more enemies, increase Vegnus's damage reduction. And then of course if you increase that talent even more, increases max stacks to 2. So this is pretty crazy. Now why is this crazy? So for one, we have of course our Twilight going on. Everyone's picking up Solar Flare, and then if you already had Solar Flare, you're just getting even more damage. Solar Flare also requires your energy heroes to hit 3 or more enemies, which is amazing. And on the spider boss, oh my lord, yes. I mean, if you're running, because of course our team's of 5, if you're running 4 energy heroes and a healer, obviously you wouldn't run this guy, but it's still pretty good if you're doing something like like Twilight, where you still need to hit a lot of enemies, but you need someone who can tank a little bit. So that's why that's good. Increases his damage reduction. Now going into Guardian. Vegnus gains the Guardian status and lasts for 5 seconds. Now, to go a little bit more into detail on this, Guardian state reduces all received damage by 50%, lasts for 5 seconds. If you didn't know, basic detail. So there you go. But reduces all received damage by 50%, lasts for 5 seconds. That is insane. I mean, because I can't tell you how many times I've seen plenty of people just be completely popped, and now you're telling me I can reduce the damage received by 50? That is insane to me. And then of course putting the right prototype on there for him, even more reduction. And then of course you have your talent effect. While in Guardian state, Vegnus removes control effects from himself every 3 seconds. That's crazy. So of course, stun, remove, every 3 seconds, whatever, remove. So I mean, I love it. So this guy kind of is breaking through the wall that's kind of trying to stop him from tanking. But he's like, no, you're not going to stop me from doing my job. So I love it. I love it. Now, Devastating Strike. Vegnus deals damage to all targets in the area equal to 10% of their max HP. Max limit, 10% of Vengus's max HP. So of course, I mean, you're building this guy HP because you want him to tank a lot anyway. And of course, you're going to have a damage reduction stat on your boots. And I would say you need at least an accuracy and then HP. So it'd be accuracy, HP, damage reduction. Damage reduction usually goes on your boots. Accuracy, I want to say, goes on your arms, braces, whichever way you want to call it. And then for your headpiece at the bottom, you have just HP and HP gear. Or of course, if you've been farming the other gear, there might be some other gear that you can kind of mix and match and figure out a better combination for yourself. Right now, I'm just running HP gear until I figure out what I want to run. But that's great. So increasing his HP, increases the damage that he's kind of doing. He'll help a little bit, but that's the reason I said for accuracy, when you come down to the talent effect, targets hit have a 30% chance based on accuracy to be knocked down. So of course I want to give him as much accuracy as I can. So when I look at my substats, I'm looking for HP percentage, accuracy, and then of course I'm looking for damage reduction. So that's the kind of stats that I'm looking for. So I want him to be able to basically reduce all the damage incoming, make sure he's actually knocking down people, and then of course have a ton of HP for a little bit of DPS help, but more so just for him to be able to tank as much as possible. So Heavy Cleave, his ultimate. Vegnus delivers 3 slashes in an area in front. Each hit deals damage to targets in the area equal to 4.5% of their max HP. The max is limited to 4.5% of Vengus's, or I keep saying Vengus, Vegnus's max HP. Has a 30% chance, based on accuracy, again, back to our accuracy stat, to knock down the enemy's third hit deals 150% damage. So there you go. Talent effect: affected targets receive an additional 20% AoE damage for 7 seconds. So again, you run this if you don't exactly have a very reliable fourth energy hero for, say, like your guild boss for the spider boss, and you're doing AoE damage to hit all of the spiders, including the little spiders and the big spiders, all at the same time. He pops this, an additional 20% AoE damage to whoever is affected by his heavy cleave. And then now you also have your solar flare that's popping when you hit 3 more enemies. So they're getting all types of buffs. And then you're running, obviously, your healer in that last slot. And he's always, Maserati's giving you an attack up buff. So attack up buff, AoE buff, and then you have your solar flare damage up buff. Yet again, various amounts of buffs for hitting all these enemies. Him having a cleave, healer buffing up. It just adds up to a massive amount of damage, and I can't tell you how many times he's mitigated so much, giving them time to burn down a heavy, like, energy or ability sponge enemy. So I really do think him. I think this guy is great. If you don't have a reliable fourth energy hero to put in that slot. So for me right now, still debating as to whether or not Nautilus is good enough for me, because I'm going to be popping him up to legendary. I'm going to test some stuff out and let you guys know what I think. I'm going to be swapping between using Nautilus in my fourth slot and then just using 4 energy heroes and a healer, versus using 3, maybe swapping, someone else out, because he is a triple S hero, but I'll look at his damage as well, Nautilus. But looking at Vegnus, increasing that AoE damage for the area, and then, versus the 4 energy heroes just completely nuking everything. So I'm gonna have to do some science, do some little bit of research, do some gameplay. I wish we had a way to kind of check, like, practice our damage numbers, but I don't know. Maybe they'll think about that in the future. That'll come up in my next video, where I'm going to be talking about just the game in general. So it's just a general let's talk about Eternal Evolution. I'm gonna start these videos and probably do one either every 2 weeks or every month. I'm gonna start gauging how people like those videos, but please stay tuned. You will be seeing that video either come out within the next couple days or day, because I'm currently recording videos all on the same day, just so I can kind of schedule them, put them out, and you guys have consistent content from me, since I'm, again, getting back into everything, whether it be work, life, everything. And of course, I also have a new console channel, so if you guys want to check that out, I'll be sure to actually go ahead and plug that video right above right now, so you can go ahead and check that out. I will be playing more console games. I actually do have one game in particular pre-ordered, Diablo 4, and I will be playing that, coming up with various different builds, various different strategies. I will be maxing out every single class. I am not a professional in the game whatsoever, but I mean, who doesn't want to join the journey of someone playing the game, learning the game? You can give me your tips. I can get better. Maybe I give you some tips, and we could just have fun. I mean, hey, that's what gaming is for. So please go ahead and check out that channel. We'll be growing that channel along with this channel. I might even change the name of this channel so people understand it's just for mobile gaming. But that was just definitely going to be my console gaming, and just a way of me being able to play my games, release from stress, and hang out with all of you, fabulous people. So that's pretty much about it. Hopefully you guys love Vegnus, or Vengus, as much as me, because I've been saying his name wrong for so long. Hope you guys love him. I love him. I think he has great potential. I think this is a great hero to give out for free. I can't say that the team at Eternal Evolution has not been doing a good job. They've been doing a fabulous job. There's little tweaks here and there, but hey, that just comes from us helping them out, giving feedback. They do listen, and we'll just move forward with positivity. But thank you all for watching. When you're here, I want you to stay happy always. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.